Oh shit. Here we go again.
Microsoft and Google are going head to head, and this time it's all about the cloud. Microsoft is accusing Google of some sneaky shadow campaigns to mess with its cloud business. What the hell is going on here? Microsoft is basically saying that Google is out there secretly trying to sabotage their cloud services like Azure?
Azure.
They are calling this effort the shadow campaigns. Apparently, Google's been funding research, lobbying with government agencies, and just generally pushing negative stories about Microsoft's cloud, trying to make it look insecure or not as reliable. According to Microsoft, it's all a sneaky way to make them look bad. Now, let's back up a second. This cloud battle, it's huge. We are talking about three main players here: Amazon Web Services or AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. These guys are fighting over a market worth hundreds of billions of dollars. So yeah, they'll do whatever it takes to win. As of right now, AWS is the big boss, followed by Microsoft and then Google in the third place. So if Google wants to move up, they've got to either outdo Microsoft or maybe, throw a little shade. Let us break down these so-called shadow campaigns Microsoft is talking about. They say Google's been quietly supporting think tanks, getting researchers to write stuff, and even nudging regulators to give Microsoft a harder time. Just think about it. If these campaigns can convince people that Microsoft's cloud isn't as safe or reliable, Google stands to gain a lot. More dApps around Azure could mean more businesses and governments deciding to go with Google Cloud instead. Pretty clever move, honestly. Now, why would Google bother with all of this? It's money, of course. First of all, cloud services are a big money. It's not just storing files. Think about all the data businesses, government agencies, and apps are keeping online. Google needs to catch up to Amazon and Microsoft if they want a bigger slice of that cloud pie. The total market? Almost $300 billion. And secondly, getting government contracts in the cloud space is huge. These deals are long-term, they worth a ton, and if Google can convince people that Azure isn't reliable or secure enough, it might give them a leg up in landing some big clients. But here's the funny part. You see, Microsoft has been in Google's shoes before. Back in the 90s, Microsoft was the one facing lawsuits and being called a monopoly, especially for how it handled its software back then. So, is Microsoft calling out Google because they are genuinely worried, or is this just a payback for all the heat they took in the past? Maybe a little bit of both. And after all being said, what does this mean for us? Well, if Microsoft accusation lead to real investigations, the whole cloud industry could see more rules and regulations. That might mean companies have to be extra careful with data security and competition, which honestly could be good for us as a consumers. But then more regulation could also mean it's getting slower and expensive. So, is Google really running these secret shadow campaigns to bring down Microsoft's cloud? Or is Microsoft just trying to get back at Google? Either way, this cloud battle is heating up. It's all because everyone wants control over that massive, ever-growing cloud market. So, what do you guys think? Is Google playing dirty, or is this just business as usual? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, just dislike it. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next news. Bye-bye.